G'day there, it's Duncan here. A new Resolve Political Monitor poll has delivered a political earthquake. One Nation has surged to 29% on the primary vote, ahead of Labor on 28% and well ahead of the Coalition on just 20%. So when Pauline Hanson polls 33% as preferred Prime Minister, ahead of Anthony Albanese on 29% and Angus Taylor on just 16%, that is not a surprise. It's a direct verdict on the growing discontent between Canberra and everyday Aussies. This is not just a strong result for One Nation. It's a flashing red warning light for Labor and the Coalition that millions of voters no longer believe either major party is speaking for them. For generations, Labor was the party of miners, manufacturing workers, tradies, union members and regional Aussies. But many of these voters now believe Labor has shifted its focus towards inner city elites, activist causes, bureaucracy and policies that do little to address the rising cost of living, housing shortages and energy prices. Then there is the Coalition. Many Aussies are struggling to answer a simple question. What does the modern Liberal Party actually stand for? When voters cannot clearly identify your values, your purpose or your vision, they start looking elsewhere. And that is where Pauline Hanson and One Nation have found their opportunity or their niche. The party is now actively targeting mining communities, energy workers, manufacturing workers and regional Australians who increasingly feel politically homeless. The Hunter Valley is the perfect example. Once considered Labor heartland, it is now fertile ground for One Nation because many workers believe nobody in Canberra is listening. The rise of One Nation is not really about Pauline Hanson. One Nation's rise is not being driven by Pauline Hanson alone. It is being fueled by millions of Aussies who are fed up with housing shortages, mass migration, visa holders who don't respect Aussie values, expensive power, rising living costs and politicians who seem more interested in talking than listening. The more Labor dismisses these concerns and the more the Coalition struggles with its identity crisis, that gives more room for One Nation to grow.